Look at outside backers. With the spread offense, basically you got safeties moving down to play outside
Sure.
backer because of the speed factor. How much of that changes your thought process in terms of, okay, is this guy a rush guy? Is he a cover guy? What does that look like?
Sure, yeah, and so, I mean, part of that is Coach Orlando's package, which is, an incredible package that I've been fortunate to learn the last year and a half. And what makes it what it is how versatile we are. And that position specifically, again, we call it a B, is really what gives us that versatility. That guy that can rush off the edge, can drop into coverage, that's sound in the run game, but obviously it can be a weapon for us, rushing the passer in the pass game. So we came in, got a lot of options with guys. You try and find it, and we've moved guys on our own roster to try and fit that position. But it's really starting to be with recruiting where we've seen that, what we're looking for. And again, that's guys that, as you mentioned, whether they play safety, whether they play linebacker, a variety of things that you got to look at to do, but speed's a premium there. We want guys that can run. We want guys with great length. And again, we feel like we brought in two of those guys with our young guys that have done a great job. Ira Singleton, Ashton Mosley. Ashton was here with us all spring. A guy that was a basketball player, somewhat new to football. Just really played his last 2 years from Bluntstown up in the Panhandle. But a tremendous athlete, great young man. He's gained a ton of weight, over 20 pounds since he got here in January, but worked his butt off to put himself in that situation and still really learning how to play it. And then Ira, he is a backer who's, again, developed to that. He got here just in the summer in June. Again, he's gained the weight. Those two guys give us really what we're looking for in it. And we were fortunate. We had one guy on the roster, Jason Vaughn, who's had been a defensive end, had a lot of production in the past there. Had a tough injury last year. He's been the leader for the room. We've challenged him off the field to step up that leadership role, and he's really bought into it this summer. And he's had a really good camp. We were proud of him. Yesterday, we go through a 2-minute drill at the end and challenge him to really fight to get that endurance and stamina back. And gets a huge sack in the 2-minute drill, knocks the offense out of field goal range. And again, big-time play for him. So he's a guy that isn't as natural to him, but he really works at it. And then two other guys, DJ Harris, we brought in from Texas last year when we first got here as a transfer. Again, really his background was more as a defensive end. Smart, savvy guy, has the length. Again, another guy coming off an injury, had it all last year, played banged up. Got surgery in the offseason. He's been cleared all summer. He's really rolling for us. And then Rico Watson, who's a local kid, played at Armwood, who great story, been in a couple of different schools, came here, initially walked on, was put on scholarship, a little bit undersized, but as tough as they come, as savvy as they come. He's a coach on the field. He kind of can do a little bit of everything, even though he is an undersized part. So with those five guys, I feel like we're in great shape, and they make everything for us. But it's really been the recruiting that we're starting to pick up for what we're looking for exactly in that position, which is length and speed. A guy that can play in space, rush off the edge, and really proud of all five guys that are here that are working to do that.
Coach, the nice thing about your defensive philosophy is you got 3 down linemen,
Yep.
but you're rushing forward. You're not telling them who that fourth guy is.
Sure.
And, every now and then you'll drop a guy off and two will come. The worst thing for an offensive lineman is to step back and anchor and have nobody to block.
Yeah. And
That's total confusion, isn't it?
100%. And that's the biggest part of the game now. You're trying to confuse the line. You're really trying to confuse the quarterback, whether it's the coverage or who's coming and gain a number somewhere to get an advantage. And again, that's Coach Teo's defense. I mean, that's what it's based on, and different guys rush from different places and never really sure who's coming. And again, our position provides that amongst a number of other ones on the field.
Thanks, Coach.